Alright, our next run is Noobow by our very own Cruel, so good luck to my boy.
Okay, thank you, RDV. So yeah, up next we'll be doing some Noobow, one of my favorite games just because of how happy it is. This is a fantastic, adorable, happy little game. So yeah, we're just gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. I think somebody forgot the timer, so I'll reset it real quick for him. Apparently Tech was dancing to the music too much already. So, attempt number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, this is Noobow, and it's honestly just an adorable little game. There's 8 levels that we have to do. We're going to just start off with level 1. And in each of the levels, we're going to try and help some of our animal buddies. First off, we're going to try and help the whales in what is basically just a little tutorial level. So yeah, it's this is kind of just like a little classic puzzle game from Japan. It's a Japanese only game, but you know, here we go, play it anyway. It doesn't matter. There's that gap is there. We're gonna try and just kind of build a bridge here. Oh, that is one tile off. There we go. I can still be a step away before picking it up. And I can still end up just grabbing it. It's not a big deal. So up the stairs we go. And we get our next item. This over here is the pogo stick. And it might not look like a pogo stick, but this is going to be pretty adorable. And there we go. So yeah, now that we're up here, I mean, you may have already seen the angry little dog. And, well, this little dog, he's a bit angry. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a stick. And he's just going to chase it. Don't ask me where he went, by the way. Oh, get your wheeze ready. Whee! This is what we get every time that we get a parachute or a paraglider. We're going to just jump, and it's adorable every time. We're going to make a quick little ladder there using that stick. Grab this bucket. And again, this don't ask me how this works, but this will work. We're going to bring this whale to his mama. So there we go. And his mama is over here. So I'm just going to walk down here. And there we go. And that's how we help our little whale friend over here. So yeah, that's the end of level 1. Now, after level 1, you get a level selection. And you can choose between either the levels of the squirrels, the moles, or the bird. We're going to choose the squirrels first, just because it's ever so slightly faster to do squirrels, then mole, then bird. But you can really do them in any order you like. Personally, my favorite is the mole levels. They're pretty straightforward. You'll get to see them in a moment. But all of these levels are kind of adorable. The problem with that the squirrels are facing is... Oh, that's a pogo shuffle, by the way. The problem that the squirrels are facing is that there's this angry little cloud, and he's been making... or he's just kind of just been freezing everything over. And, you know, squirrels, they don't do well in the cold. So, yeah, we're going to help them out with that. So I'm going to walk to the other side before I give him the acorn, so that he'll just immediately step in, and I can take the elevator up. An angry dog, we know what to do with that. We're just going to throw another stick, and bye-bye, little doggo. Again, don't ask me where he went. You see, they're on this end, that's the cliff over there. But just don't ask. We're not asking any questions here. We're going to take the elevator up, and over there you see a parachute, and you guys know what that means by now, right? If you don't, get your wheeze ready in the chat, because here we go. Whee! I mean, we haven't lost our parachute just yet, so we're far from done here. You see, we're going to go up here, and we get to see the angry little cloud there for the first time, freezing everything over. It looks very angry, don't you guys think? But anyway, here we go. Whee! Yeah, that's a long one. So yeah, now we need to go back up there. You can see the squirrel right there. He's very cold right now, so it's high time we helped him out. So again, we're going to build up a ladder here. Now with every one of the animal buddies that we're going to help, except for the first and last level, it's always consists of 2 levels. First is just one where you either help one or just reach the end of the level, and then in the second one you actually end up solving the problem. The same will go for the mole and bird, where we have that as well. Only in the first level, however, you only help the whale, and it's just the one level. The last level, which is also the biggest level in the game, you actually get to help a very special person, but we'll get there when we get there. But that too is only one level. I'm gonna take this stick over here, all the way back. We're gonna climb this little staircase here. You see, there is another one of those little gaps up here. Put that in, walk up, and take the elevator towards the end of the level. Basically, we're just gonna head to the end of the level here, and move on to level 3. Climb the ladder, and there we go. And all the cutscenes, by the way, all of the cutscenes in between are actually skippable by just mashing start. So all of those cutscenes that you saw there, you can just mash start to pretty much get through them incredibly quickly. So yeah, another little puzzle that we need to solve over here. While we do this little puzzle, RDV, I imagine you'll have plenty to tell our lovely people at home, right? RDV?
I can tell you about the event.
Go ahead.
So we are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're streaming currently for you live from Ladel in the Netherlands. We are raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the horrible disease. 90% of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society, the other 5% will help improve BSG.
Over here, we just had to build a little bit of a staircase. I dropped the acorn so that I could just do that in one go, and then I'll bring the acorn over here, give that to the squirrel. Now earlier, I could just give the or I could walk onto the elevator, give the acorn then, and it would work. But unfortunately, this little squirrel doesn't accept that, so we actually have to wait for the cycle of the elevator. It is actually impossible to make this cycle, so you always have to wait for a little bit here. There we go, there's the little elevator. Let's go up. And a little bit further up. And there we are. Now, we're gonna do a really cool little trick here, hopefully. Again, don't ask. There we go. That is definitely how physics works, so, you know, no need to worry about it. We're gonna get this little acorn over here because we know by now that all squirrels love acorns. We're gonna give that to him, and we're gonna get a little bit of a horn thingy. This horn is actually a music horn, which we can use to scare off angry little clouds. I don't know why the squirrels couldn't do it themselves, but they couldn't do it. So we're gonna help them out here. We'll just move forward here. There we go. And there he goes. That is the angry little cloud defeated. And on to the next part. But you may have noticed the waterfall just now. It is, by the way, possible to make that cycle, but it's pretty hard. Yeah, I'm going to try to get underneath the waterfall, but, you know, with the water falling as fast as it does, I need some form of, you know, something to stop the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get myself a very special item. This right here is a mushroom umbrella. And with our little adorable mushroom umbrella, we're going to take the elevator back up and go underneath the waterfall. You see, we have one more thing we got to do before we have truly helped out these little squirrels. I mean, the squirrels are all saved, but we still have one little thing that we definitely want to do here. So we're going to walk underneath the little waterfall. Now, unfortunately, our mushroom umbrella breaks as a result, so, you know, mushrooms don't make for the strongest of umbrellas, of course, so it was to be expected. But there's a little ice bag here from that little angry ice cloud, and we're going to use that to make an ice skating thing. So here we go. Okay, so up the stairs here. By this time, the waterfall is completely frozen, by the way. And we're just going to go this way, and that'll finish the level. Yeah, that's level 3 done. Squirrels are all happy again. On to level 4, and level 4 is my favorite level. The moles are in a bit of a pickle because their showers are broken, and them digging all day. It's very hard and sweaty work, so they will want to have their showers by the end of the day, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another little staircase over here. We're going to get this little thing, and you guys might know what that means, right? Because here we go. Whee! And immediately again, whee! We're not done yet, by the way, because here comes another one. Whee! Now up the stairs we go, and as you might have already noticed, we still have our little paraglider. And you know what that means. Here we go. Whee! Now, unfortunately, the paraglider is gone, but here's a parachute. Whee! There we go. Good job, everybody. So I'm going to go to the other side here and open up this little valve and then go up the stairs. Basically, like, the problem is that some of the valves have been shut and the moles can't seem to reach all of them. So we're going to just kind of try and help them out here, get the water flowing again. So we hit this little, valve. There we go. And we go, we'll just take the water stream up. Why not? There we go. We fill the bucket up with water, and up we go. Because over here, there is actually another little mole. And he's very sweaty, so we're going to just help him get clean. I'm going to drop my bucket, and then pick up this little balloon. It's a balloon with a heart on it. Now, the thing is, I actually had to turn around to place the bucket, because items in this game have certain priorities. So some items have a priority over others. And the bucket actually has a priority over the balloon, so if they were on top of each other, I'd always be picking up the bucket. So yeah, we go over here, take this water stream up. There we go. Now we have this balloon, and of course that balloon has a very important purpose for us. We're going to go over here. This time we actually only need one of those blocks to build a bridge, so we're going to try to do that. There we go. That is plenty of bridge, right? Now grab my balloon, and you see the little girl mole over there? Yeah, I think she deserves some love, doesn't she? So here we go. We're going to give her the heart balloon. She is all happy, and that'll get us to the end of the level. On to level 5. So we're actually already halfway done on the levels, but we've pretty much done most of the short levels so far. We're going to get to a bit longer levels from now on. And again, I'm going to just build a staircase downstairs. Because now this is the point where we really need to see if we can actually fix the showers of these little moles. And in order to get there, we first need to go underground. So I'm going to climb this little tree, because I know there's an acorn on top there. And I know squirrels like acorns, but I'm sure birds do too. So we're going to take this little acorn, and we're going to give that to the bird over here, who's going to trade that for an item. Now again, don't ask me how this is going to work out, but it just does. Here we go. So yeah, he apparently chokes up a shovel, a pogo shovel in fact, and that'll help us dig down into the underground, where we're gonna find all of these little moles. So another little puzzle, and you can actually skip half of this puzzle. You're supposed to just throw it down and then, use both of the blocks, but we can do it with just one block, right? We can just do this. Pogo shovel our way down. I should say there is a difference between dropping items and using items. For using items, I use the A button, and for dropping them, I use B. And if I make the mistake of, instead of dropping it, using it, it'll actually lose me 2.2 seconds right there. So I gotta always keep paying attention to whether I have to drop the item or use the item, because the game makes quite the difference between those. Now this little mole here, he's just gonna let us use this elevator. You see, underneath here is this little underwater reservoir, which we're going to take some water from. And let's take it back up. You see, on the right here, there is actually another very, very sweaty little mole, and we're going to help him out by by just throwing a bucket of water over him, because why not? There we go. Now that he's happy, he goes out of the way. And I hope everybody's ready, because we're going to do another little thing that we haven't actually seen yet. We're only going to do that twice in the game, but we're going to go into serious business time. So get your straight faces ready, because here we go. And while we're serious business, Noobow, we're going to open up all of these little valves. I'm going to try to not miss any of them. And I guess while we're opening these valves, RDV, how about you talk about like sponsors and the likes that BSG has?
Sure thing. A quick word about our sponsor ViewSonic, who supports the event with several monitors for the streaming area, as well as several practice monitors. Obviously, with minimal latency for speed and accuracy. They simply understand gamers and want to show their support to continue BSG and to spread the love to gamers in Europe. And I think that's pretty great.
Yeah, if you have some more, we still have plenty of time.
If you're a Twitch Prime user, you can consider using your free monthly subscription right here on the ESA channel. It will get you access to both the ESA emotes and the BSG emotes, and you get to support both events.
Thank you. So yeah, we're closing in on the end of this little maze. This is kind of like probably the part that as a runner you tend to lose the most time on, because if you make one mistake and miss a valve somewhere, it takes a lot of time to backtrack. There has a lot of runs have died in this little part, honestly. So we're gonna keep going up here. There should only be 2 more valves left. For one, I have to go down this staircase around to the one there. Well, that one looks open, so at least we got that one correctly. I didn't do this completely optimally, but it'll work out just fine, I'm sure. And now that the showers are working again, you know, we can take this little plant and move up, and that'll sure make these little moles very happy. There you go. On to level 6, where we're gonna help the bird. And you see, the problem is there again. We've got an angry little cloud, and this angry little cloud has shot this bird out of the sky. And because of that, the propeller jetpack that this bird uses to fly has been broken. So I think it's high time we helped out our little bird friendy. So first off, I'm going to make a little bridge and get this little thing. You might be wondering what that is, but there's actually a bird up here that we can get to and use this little item on. It is quite the amazing item. Just pay attention here. This is going to be great. So we walk a little staircase over here, and over here we have our mean-looking bird. And we use a party popper. There we go. And the bird gets a little scared and starts to just fly away. With that, we can go down here to get the first part of our propeller jetpack.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Go ahead.
We've got a €13.24 donation from our Grandpa Meister. Come on guys, let's make cutscene % happen. Meme block can't be closed without the best of cutscenes, and I agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is one heck of an incentive. There's a few really good incentives coming tonight, but the cutscene %, that is, by the way, for the run after this, so you wanna hurry with getting that met. And trust me, those cutscenes are very worth it. Yeah, first we're gonna get this little battery pack, and we're gonna bring that to the other bird. I had completely forgotten about the fact that cutscene %, you know, it like I said, it's the run after this, so...
Speaking about cutscene %, I'd like to mention that the incentive is still about €40 off from being met, so come on guys, let's make it happen. Can't end it without cutscene %.
That is very true, and then I even noticed on the thing, €35. That sounds very reachable, if you ask me. So yeah, we're gonna bring this little stake downstairs. Every time we give the bird one of the items one of the parts of the propeller jetpack, he gives us something in return to help us find the next part. We're gonna start that by going downstairs here and finding the propeller. Because, you know, no propeller jetpack is complete without a propeller, right? So up the stairs, and we're gonna bring that little propeller to our good little bird friend and see what he's gonna give us in return this time around. And there we go. We get another shovel. Now you guys know what these pogo shovels are like, right? These are some amazing items. So let's use this little pogo shovel. We're gonna go all the way to the right because there's actually a little path there that we can use the shovel for.
I've got another quick donation if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got €5 from Elise. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this name, but either way, chat, raise your donations for Wand of Gamelon cutscene %, poggers.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna shovel down using the pogo shovel. And we see a little bird over there. Now this little bird is actually fishing. I don't know how, because we're inside a tree or something, but he's fishing inside this little tree, and we're gonna give him the shovel, and he's gonna trade us the fishing rod for. So now we have a fishing rod, and over on the right you actually see the engine part of the propeller jetpack. So let's see if we can get that little part as well.
Got time for another one.
Ooh, go ahead.
We've got a €10 donation from Fireman saying, "My boy, dinner."
So yeah, I'm actually throwing these blocks down because they're kind of in my way here. That's really just the main reason. So now we're gonna go down here, get this little engine part. We're just gonna fish it up, bring that with us, and off we go. I'm seeing we're only €30 away from the cutscenes. I should say this run usually is around 36 or 37 minutes, so you got about like 15 minutes left in order to get us a little bit for that. I'm hyped to see those cutscenes, honestly. Anyway, here we go. We deliver the last item, and with that, it is well, he rewards us by giving us a propeller jetpack. And now we're coming up on probably my second favorite level, level 7, which is well, like I said, there is this angry cloud. The sun, he's very hot, so we need to help him out. So we're gonna climb the stairs over here. We've already gotten the parachute, so you guys know what that means, right? It's been a while, but I'm sure you guys remember. Here we go. Whee! And another one. Whee! Okay, let's climb up here. You guys ready? We're gonna do a few short ones here. Whee! 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 Okay, up here there's a parachute. And parachutes work in kind of the same fashion. We're just gonna grab it, and here we go. Whee! And there we go. Well, we get to keep our parachute for just a little bit longer, and we will be using it again a little bit later, because here we go, very short one. Oh. Whee! That's it. That's the entire one. So yeah, up the stairs, and let's see what the problem is that this bird is dealing with. Oh, first, there's another dead end. Whee! Now, over here, we're going to have the angry little cloud, and we're going to see him. And let's see what else is causing some trouble here, because we've got a few other problems. Down here, you might notice the angry little thunder man. We're going to jump down to him. Oh. Whee! Oh, he's very angry. You know what? We're gonna ground him. Because, you know, electricity, ground, definitely works. Anyway, there we go. We're gonna bring the parachute along. We will not be using it again just yet, so yeah, let's go up here. There is another really cool little thing coming up, but first we're gonna kill the fire here. Grab ourselves that thing that might look a little bit like a bucket, but it's not actually a bucket. It's actually a cup, and we're gonna use that cup for probably one of my favorite little tricks. So yeah, just pay close attention because this is gonna be fantastic as well. We're gonna go back up the stairs and back to the. Oh wait, hold on. This is, yeah, I should probably actually pick it up. I think I tried to and thought I did, but like I said, priorities is kind of a thing in this game. So sometimes it doesn't exactly do what you want it to do. And yeah, that can be an issue.
Do we have some time for a bunch of
in a little bit,
let me know.
Because first we're gonna do this. We're gonna use the cup and the windman to get back up here. And you see the sun, and the sun is actually very hot right now. So we're gonna go over to the angry little cloud and make sure we fill up our cup, because this is definitely how physics works. There we go, we filled up our cup. And we go back to the sun and we're gonna give it to him. And then once we give it to the sun, you can do a few donations. But here we go. This is what we're. There we go. Now the sun has cooled off. Very happy, and we can move on. So that's the end of level 7, and we're gonna move on to level 8, where we're gonna help Santa-san. REV, go ahead.
All right. So first off, we have a €50 donation from RP Guy saying cutscene %. Aw yeah. Hello from Tech Desk. We have a €10 donation from C4 saying Zelda crappy cutscenes hype. We've got a €15 donation from Lumpia. Epic username, by the way. Show me those cutscenes, baby. I agree. And finally, we've got a €30 donation from Captain. I want to see all the cutscenes, and so do I. And I think with that,
I think it's safe to say cutscene % has been met.
I think it's safe to say it's been met. Might have gone a little lower. Oh, it's €230 out of 175. I think we met it.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, here we go. We made Santa-san, and he kind of throws us a presents to show how this works. All of his presents, except for that one, have been lost, and he sent out his little cupids to help them find the presents. And we're gonna help the little cupids do just that. So first, we're gonna build this little bridge over here. Down there is actually a dead end, so we're not gonna go there. I should actually say, not on this room, but I believe it's on the next one. In my very first playthrough of this game, I actually managed to soft lock, because soft locks exist in this game. If you do the puzzle in such a way that you end up being, you can end up soft locking yourself, and it was quite painful. So let's try not to do that. That is not where we throw the block. We throw it one further left. Luckily, I can just reset the room, and we can try again. It's not a big deal. There we go. So yeah, down here we're gonna grab this little present. Wait for the Cupid to pick it up, and we're gonna grab the little block over here, throw it down so that we have a stairway down. And we're gonna grab the other one to make ourselves a staircase up here. We can just keep walking up off the screen. The item will automatically disappear, so we don't really have to worry about it anyway. Grab this little block, and now with this, we actually have a little bit of a staircase, which I can use to make sure that I can cross this, no problem. Grab this little present, wait for the Cupid, grab another block, and off we go. So that is part 1 of this level down. This level actually consists of 3 parts. That was the first one. The second one will be on the right over here. And I've got... this is also where we're going to do the last few Wiis in this run. There are a few left, though. Don't worry. We'll still be doing plenty more of them. But first, down here, there is another present that we're going to grab. So we're going to use these 2 blocks to build ourselves a little bit of a ladder. There we go. Grab it, and we can just already start walking, which kind of moves us towards the Cupid as well, which saves us just a little bit of time again. Little staircase of clouds. So this next part is both my favorite and least favorite part of this level, mainly because it's very adorable and it's pretty fun, but I kind of hate it because it's really slow. But here we go. Whee! This. Whee! So yeah, we're going to drop the parachute pretty early on in this part to grab that, and we're going to do a sequence of jumps, or like with the parachute, and then go back up, so we get like a backwards wee. There we go. Ooh. Wee. So yeah, we need this block. Make sure that we build ourselves that little bridge to the other side. There we go. Here we go. Last set of wheeze. Whee! Ooh. Whee! Ooh. Whee! Ooh. Whee! Yeah, that was unfortunately the last one, but we're gonna get another really cool part right here. You see, this is a skateboard over here, so shoutouts to my boy, #BlameM3. As we skateboard across, he ends up almost falling off, but we end up being just fine anyway. We're gonna use this little block over here. By the way, I believe M3 is running later on in the marathon, so you know, you guys will get to see him as well. But I remember that when I first showed him this game, he was, as soon as he saw the skateboard, he was sold on it. That was the one thing that pushed him. And I should, by the way, as we go towards the end of the last level, give a shout out to a few more people. First and foremost, High Spirits, who actually introduced me to this game and got me to play it casually, which it took me like an hour and a half, and then you know, I just loved the game so much that I wanted to replay it a few times, so I ended up speedrunning it. There's also there's been quite a few people lately involved in the community, just trying to optimize it, task it. People have actually tasked it. It's by this point, the game is quite optimized on record, so it's really cool to see that. Yeah, High Spirits is definitely the one that got me into running this, so yeah. Anyway, we get the shovel. We're gonna go to the left here to just do the last part, and we're actually gonna go do a minor little trick over here in that we drop the shovel over there. I'm not entirely sure if that's a glitch or if that was intended. It seems like it would be intended. The reason we do that is mainly because this part of the room, because of the amount of items on screen, if I had the shovel as well, would lag like crazy. But without the shovel, it's actually not that bad. I believe it was Swordsman's Kirby who showed me that. So, yeah, that gets me to this present. And we can use the shovel, just dig out here right away and get rid of that. That's just so much faster to do it like that. So yeah, we see this little tube over here. You know what that means, right? We're gonna go back into serious business, Noobow, one last time. Now this is only a short little maze, contrary to the last one. There is an entire part on the right, but you don't actually have to go there. There's nothing really to explore on that side, so we just go this way. Up the staircase here, and that'll be the end of this this sequence. The way back will actually be quite a bit faster. We don't have to go through it all the way again, as we find two little presents here, which again, we need to wait for the little cupids to pick it up. And as soon as the last one is picked up, we go through the tube, get up the stairs over here, and we just move to the other side right away. And with that, we can pretty much start working towards the end of the level, because that is pretty much all there is to say about Noobow. We still have one thing left to do, which is that we need to go back to Santa-san, and he will give us quite the reward for, you know, helping all the animal buddies and whatnot. So we're going to dig down over here, and there's another little block over here. We do want to keep the shovel with us, because I do need to shovel one more time. And right now I can't take the other path, because it's blocked by a little cupid somewhere. So yeah, we take this one block. I always thought that you need both blocks in order to get up here, but you can actually just do it with one. So we can just go up there and take the staircase down here. And this will actually get us back to the start of the level from where we can make our way to Santa-san. This little block over here was in the way at the start, and we can now just dig through that. We're not ever going to actually drop the shovel, because there's no point. We're just going to make our way up. Very long stair climb. Time will be as soon as I hit Santa-san at the top of the stairs. So that'll be about 30 seconds from now, so get ready on time, I suppose. So yeah, we see the little cupids pointing up over there. And 2 more cupids and a couple more stairs over here. And after, I'll quickly show you what the big reward is, by the way, because it's kind of adorable. There we go. Get ready. Time. $35.48. That's, all things considered, not bad at all. So yeah, Santa-san, after you know, all of that, he decides to just bring us home. That is number 1. So we get you know, it was quite the adventure to help out our little animal buddies. Make sure that, you know, everybody's good. This is, by the way, like just over 30 seconds off of PB, so it's pretty close to that. So yeah, we see Santa. He's going around on the with the reindeer, delivering all these presents. In the morning after, we wake up, and what we find at our house is quite something. A giant stocking full of presents! So yeah, that is Noobow. A very adorable, memey little game. Highly recommend trying this out yourself casually. It's got quite a few cool little. It's quite a fun little game to run as well. There's no RNG. It's just an adorable little puzzle game. But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna quickly get ready for an interview in a moment between myself and Elpis, who will be doing a run tomorrow, and after that it's on to Zelda the Wand of Gamelon. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with you guys. Back to you guys.
Alright, thank you crew for that amazing Noobow run. Next up we have an interview, so stay tuned for that. And after that, of course, we've got Zelda the Wand of Gamelon? Gamelon. 100% by Grumpmeister, and cutscene percent has been met, and I'm pretty stoked to see that.